Why are you so tall? In today's video, I'm going to be trying to actually beat Solo Fallen for the first time. Before we get into it today, I do want to remind you guys we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and when I hit 10K, I'm going to be shaving my head and giving away a PS5 live to one of you. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Based on my stats, only 5% of you watching are actually subscribed, so click that button. It takes 2 seconds, and you might even win a PS5 out of it. With that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So this comment was left here telling me a loadout to easily Solo Fallen. We got Militant, Farm, Commander, Ranger, and Military Base. Said spam Militant upgrade and get Rangers, max farms, max mill bases, kill Jesters at wave 39 and you should win. Also play on U-turn, best map for this loadout. So we're going to take this suggestion here, run with it completely, and see how far we can get in Solo Fallen. Hopefully we can win, so we'll give that a shot here, see how it goes. Starting out on U-turn, we got $600. Our militants cost 7, so we're gonna have to skip wave before we get one of these guys down. But that is okay. We got basically like 12 seconds before we can skip here, so we'll give it a sec. Okay, let's see it, and there we go. And we'll give him one for flying detection. And we got some more abnormals coming through. It should be easy enough. But yeah, I was told to spam max militants or spam militant upgrades. I don't know necessarily if it's best to max them out one at a time, but we will kind of play it by ear and see how far we can get. I do have farm with me, which definitely helps, so I want to work on that early as well. Alright, and there 900 upgrades doubles damage, so definitely worth it once we get a few of them down. Just want to make sure we're secure first. There we go. And just a few abnormals that should be easy enough to take out. Alright. Alright, got 2 of them down to level 1. We should be okay for now. I am going to get a farm place down. I want to start early, even if it's not much, so I can keep compounding how much money I'm making from them. Quicks are down, and just a bunch of abnormals. Yeah, we'll get through this wave, no problem. So let's see. We got 40 troops to place, 7 of which can be Rangers, 5 of which can be mill bases, a couple commanders to help out everything out, but otherwise there's nothing else to really do. So relatively simple enough to understand strat here. Now we got 3 level 1s. Definitely need some extra help with the heavies coming in. A lot more health that we have to take out. So let's hope for the best here. And pretty much with Ranger, no matter where you put him, he's full map coverage on this map. So I at least want to make sure they're all nearby each other so I can get commanders to help them out later game. Okay. Give my farm an upgrade to help me out long term, because we're doing pretty good with just these 3 guys. So while we're not struggling too hard, I want to make sure my farms are getting upgraded. That extra help's going to come in handy. See here, we got just quicks and heavies. Nothing too crazy. And I can place my mill bases back here when the time comes. I think the best thing to do in early game here is to keep the militants strong enough to take everything out and build up my farm so I'm making lots of money per wave. We're not exactly struggling yet. So I'll give myself another level 2 farm here. I'll get them up to level 1 here soon. But we'll get bigger rifle on one of them to start making things a lot better. Quicks are getting taken out just fine. I don't know if this Squire is going to cause us any issues, because he has 300 health. Let's see. We're pretty consistently cutting his health away. Yeah, I think we're totally fine with him. Wasn't sure exactly how it would do with just these 3 guys, but we got him no problem. He's down, so are the abnormals. Nice. We'll get an upgrade on that guy there. Take this extra cash to get bigger rifle on another one here. So now we got a level 3 and a level 2 farm. Might as well get a 3rd farm down to level 1. Kind of working our way up to having some stable farms, make us lots of money. We're going to need all that extra money for rangers and high level upgrades later. So we want to make sure we're building that all up early. And with just a bunch of heavies and abnormals, this still should be just fine. There's nothing too crazy going on yet. All right. A few more heavies coming through. Alrighty. Get the upgrade there. Now both of these guys are level 2. Make sure you have hidden detection prepared. With all 3 militants down to level 2. Honestly, my best bet's going to be just to put more money into my farms for now. If I can get this guy level 3, then I'll make an extra 1,500 every wave, and that'll help me at this point. But yeah, basically with the extra bonus I'll get from this wave, I'll go ahead and level 3 this guy, and then work on more troops before I go back to my farms. So we don't want to die early game because we put too much money into our farms. Let's see it here. Heavy's down. There we go. 3 of them are down to level 3. Definitely feeling a lot better now with some of that extra cash every wave. We got a 4th militant down to level 2. And they all have hidden detection, so against the Squire and the Soul should be light work. Already taken out a couple Souls. Squire, they're all aggro too. Got him pretty low health. He is down, now just the Souls. And there we go, and perfect. Alright, with some of this extra cash we're making, we're going to get a bunch of level 1 mill bases. We're going to get all 5. 2 of them down to level 2. Just need to work on those early so they start rolling out to help us soon. Especially once we can get the upgrade to give them guns on the back. That'll help us out a lot more. Okay, take out the 2nd Squire. We got Souls pushing through that we need to clear out. There we go. Get the Souls, get the Souls. There we go. Nice. Okay. We did have some mill bases coming out to help in case stuff got any worse. Alright, clear out these heavies before the mill bases have to. Nice. Now these guys will help out early wave with the next wave coming up. Alright. Alright. Got all of them down to level 2. There's 1,600 to keep leveling up. But I do think now is a good time. We got some security to get another level 3 farm down. Now we make 2 grand extra per wave, which is very, very helpful. And we got more mill bases coming down to help us out here. They're focused on the Squire at the back, so my mill bases will clear out a lot of the guys up front. Squire's down. So is everything else. Nice. Okay. Alright, got 3 more militants down. We're kind of doing a honeycomb pattern here. This guy's even focused up on the guy up front because of the range he has. So that is great. Squire down. Another Squire down. Humvees are coming through to help us out. So that's very good. Just got the heavies and the Souls. Nice. Alright, we're getting pretty good bonuses every wave. Okay. So now with these extra bonuses, I think I'm going to try to get mill bases up to level 3 and then move on to getting my commanders set up and my rangers in place. We need to make sure that we're getting ahead of everything. We got Fallen up front. Clear him out. Breaker out of here. Another Fallen. And another Fallen. Just some souls. Alright. Got 3 of them. Level 3. That gives them the mounted gunner and improves their health to 90. So they'll help us out overall a lot more. Unfortunately, all the ones that spawn don't have the guns yet. We'll have to wait for the next round. That is okay. They are doing a lot to try to help us out off the bat, so really nothing to be upset about there. Okay, got to get these breakers down and out of here. And we got the heavies. 2750 is what it would cost to level 3 one of the militants. That does double their damage. However, I think it's best before I go too crazy on maxing out the militants that I get some rangers going probably. So I'm going to do that. Get a ranger down to level 1. And as a precautionary measure, we'll get our commander here and start trying to level him up as well. Yep, ranger already really helped take those Fallens out for us. Okay, and the souls are all cleared. We want to get call to arms on this guy and get him leveled up as much as possible. We'll get our ranger to level 2, give him some of that more damage. Now that we got the commander there, that should definitely go a long way to help us out. With all the farms here, we are doing pretty good. I do want to get all 8 down so we can maximize how much help we're getting. I don't think we need the commander's ability right now, but doesn't really hurt to add it on there. There we go. Okay. All right, and with the cash I have now, we can get another ranger up here. We'll get him level 1 as soon as we get the 1,500 bucks for it. But I want to make sure I get my rangers down and leveled up as much as possible early because they do a lot of DPS that I'm going to need here. Fallen souls. And we got the jester. Okay, got my guy back there to level 1. We got 6 level 3 farms. We should be able to get a level 2 upgrade on this guy as well. Yep, we got a wave bonus, clear bonus, and the farms gave us some extra cash as well. We'll take some of that extra money, put it right into another 2 militant. Might as well. Clearing out the Fallens relatively quick now. We got breakers with nimble, and that is stressful. And I also forgot, now that I'm thinking about it, once we get mill bases maxed out, we'll have the option to drop bombs on everything. That'll go a long way to help us out as well. If I can elect to drop bombs on specific things, then that's probably something I need to focus on. Okay, 8,000 for the next mill base upgrade, but now they will all at least have guns on the top of their vehicles. Their airstrike damage at 8,000 is 450. That's definitely a good thing to focus on there. Let's get ranger number 3. I think I can only get a third one up here anyways. If they start leaking past this U-bend, we're going to activate commander. Until then, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, we're going to activate it now because I know the breakers are going to make their way around if we don't. Fallen souls. We got the necromancer here. skeletons and 1 last necro. Should be light work. Get level 2 on this other ranger as well. We are going to need intense training on this commander as soon as possible. We'll get him there. Perfect. Then strength and numbers will let us call in the APC units on top of the Humvees. So that is definitely a good upgrade to focus on for the future as well. Gonna get another level 3. We only have the option to place 1 more farm. Might as well get it down now, as early as we can. And that will go a long way to help us out. We got all mill bases are level 3. They cost 8 grand to level up further, so we're gonna focus on other things for now, like getting my rangers down to level 2 and having the commander here to help them out as well. Alright, says I can't place it here. Alright, can I place it here? No. I can place it there, though. Okay. Guess I didn't want it too close to the edge for whatever reason. That's fine. Go level 2 on another ranger. Help us out. We got mill bases up front doing some initial damage. Definitely a good thing to have. We don't want to select the farm. So we get another commander here. Then he'll be able to see other troops on this side. And the rangers I'll put on this rock back here. Focus up on the fallen. Might as well activate strength in numbers. Can't hurt. Alright, come on. Get this jester out of here. Nice. And we got the clear bonus at the last second. Get him level 2. Set up a commander right here. Give him call to arms. And once we get intense training for him as well, he'll have a view over this whole rock and all the other rangers that we'll have down. So that's very, very good. But we do need to make sure we're getting high DPS down as soon as possible. So I will get that ranger upgrade once all of my rangers are down to level 2 at least. And from there, with all the extra cash we're making, we can work into trying to max out mill bases, getting rangers going a lot better. But we do need to get all the militants down that we can, leveled up as far as possible, just to make sure that we're safe. Necromancer is down. Nice. Alright, gotta get level 2 on this guy. Alright, just got 1 more ranger here to get to level 2. And rangers are clearing out everything with aggro, which is great. Because they have full map view, so they just clear them out as they enter. Alright, give me that upgrade here. We should be able to take the Fallens out. We got a Fallen Giant. Let's see. Yeah, Rangers are tanking his health down. So we don't need to use the strength in numbers. And then these are just Fallen Souls, so we'll clear them out pretty quick anyways. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay, all Rangers are down. So let's see it. All Rangers placed, all mill bases placed, all farms placed for now. And I only really need the 2 commanders overall as long as I optimize my tower placement. So honestly, I just need to get the rest of my 40 total troops down. Let's make sure we're in commander view. Okay. I can place a couple back here. Place another one on this side to help with any leaking. And get 1 more right here. Should have, yep, he's in view of that commander. We got 1 more we can place. Might as well place him right back here. Alright, with all this extra cash, what I am going to do is make sure I get my other commander intense training. He's going to have a better view. And honestly, it's probably best to get strength in numbers. The buff that they provide helps all of the troops versus one big upgrade helping only one of them. So I'll try to get strength in numbers. But now we can call in the APC units or whatever they are if we need that extra help. Okay, let's get the giant down and out of here. But I think we'll keep just this one commander down to level 4. I don't want to focus all my cash on just that for now. It is 13.5 to upgrade the Rangers even more. So, I don't know. Maybe best bet is to work on mill bases. I was able to get 2 of them upgraded. But those 2 now do 10 damage with the tank. Better explosives. And hey, now I got a 3rd. Perfect. And if I select 2, I can place down some bombs. Might as well drop them on this guy. Fallen shield is taken down. We got the tanks from the mill base coming through, and this giant's almost down. Awesome. Yeah, definitely worth it to get my upgrades on the mill bases. Railgun tank brings the airstrike up to 750 damage, 1500 health, but it's $24,000 per upgrade. Like, we really gotta focus on other things before we go too crazy with that. Let's see. Clear everything else out. All right, there we go. All right, well, we got all these militants in the middle and front up to level 3. That doubles their damage and makes them shoot faster. So overall, they're a helpful DPS tower we have. So we got to focus on making sure they have what they need as well. So all my militants on the field here are all level 3 now. Let's see. Yep. We got just a few more back here if we want to keep things even, which we did. Perfect stealth mercenary. It's cool, but it's very expensive for what it is. I think if we're spending 9 grand on that versus 13 on the Ranger, then it's probably more valuable to just do that. Strength and numbers for another commander. I don't know. I don't know if it's ultimately worth it to do that. But I am going to get one of my Rangers up to level 3. And a second one. So now at least 2 of them shoot a little faster and over double their damage. We can kind of go from there. Fallen hero up front. We got the fallen shield. Everything's aggro to right now. It is down. We got possessed armors and some fallen rushers. Okay, let's call that in. Tank is getting cleared out. Fallen heroes should be fine. I think wave 31 is where I always die. But now I have airstrikes, the APC unit from one of the commanders, and a lot of extra help. So, and with all the cash I just made, I just upgraded. So now 5 of my Rangers have level 3. So now we're going to call that in early, so hopefully we survive long enough to call it in again. Let's do... And we're going to call in that APC unit. We're going to give ourselves as much assistance as we can here to clear this wave out. This wave has always given us some issues, so let's hope for the best. Level 3 on the Rangers. Alright, Seraphs are down. I remember those Seraphs and the troops in front of it is what took us out last time. Alright, past wave 31. All Rangers down are level 3. Might as well look at... What's the next best bet here? We're going to get our second commander strength in numbers. Now we got 2 APC units we can call in for that extra help. We should be able to clear these guys out, right? I don't know if my airstrikes even landed on him properly. You don't want to pull that up. I'm misclicking. I'm misclicking out of fear. Okay, lots of breakers coming in. All right. Commanders are maxed out. Rangers are almost maxed. Militants are almost maxed. Let's see. Militants cost the least to max out. Okay, we got 7 of them maxed out to level 4. They're 9 grand a piece. So like before, I need to make sure I'm focusing on doing damage instead of my troops when the wave is actually going. Let's see it here. I think with commander upgrade, we should be fine. I'm going to call an APC unit in. I'm going to call one of them in. Okay, we got 8,000 health on this other guy. All right, summoner. We can take you out. Come on. Nice. This may be the furthest I've ever gotten in Solo Fallen on my own. Okay, only a few more militants need maxing out. Okay, got one there. Just 3 more on this side, and I'll be all maxed out for all my militants. Okay, we can't quite use strength in numbers in an effective way yet. If they reach this section right in front, then we're gonna activate it then. Okay, just got 1 more militant to max out, and then those guys are good. And I do know that I have 8 farms down that are taking place of what could be troops helping me out. But I have all my rangers down to placement limit. All my mill bases down to placement limit. Really, only thing else I can get is max militants. But now we got all of them that are on the field maxed out. So let's call in APC unit. Put in that airstrike. We'll let the APC unit come out for a moment. If we start struggling even more, we're gonna get extra help. Okay, they're starting to hurt us. That's okay. I can't activate the commanders because they're knocked out. Call in another APC. Let's do it. Come on. Wake back up. Let's do it. All right. Calling in that other APC. All right, get the Rangers that final upgrade on this side. Let's go. Okay, wave 35's down. These Rangers are level 4. All right, got 2 more Rangers to max out. See it here. We got to be optimal with how we use all of our power-ups and whatnots in our upgrades. Okay, as they start to reach. Fallen Rusher with 8,000 health. Or Fallen Shield, I mean. Okay, well, let's take out this Templar then. He's got 10,000 health. He likes to cause problems. Okay, FF. Alright, we got an APC coming in to help as well. And just the giant left. Well, we are doing very good. All rangers are down and maxed out. I can max out a couple military bases. Why not? Everything I have is maxed out on the field. Really, all I can do is max my mill bases and then move on to selling farms to get more towers. Let's focus on this wave. We gotta stay alive. This possessed armors we should take care of. We'll airstrike the Templar. Okay, we're getting lots and lots of help from these railgun tanks. Going a long way to clear things out. Nice. Okay. We're doing very good. We don't want to throw. Everything down on the field is maxed out. I can't place any more rangers. I can't place any more mill bases. All I can place is max militants. They cost 13 grand per piece. So if I need 8 of those to replace my farms, then I need probably somewhere around like 80, 90 grand. So if I can survive this wave, call in an APC, airstrike this fallen shield. Activate our commander upgrades. Clear out this fallen tank. Let's go, come on. Calling in a second APC. Cleared out the troops in front of the Templar. Templar is down. Necromancer and a Fallen Guardian. I know I could sell farms and place enough militants right now to max out, but I am focused on the wave before I do anything else. Necromancers are left. Alright. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Fallen Guardians have a lot of health. We'll call it an APC, and we will drop our bombs here. APC unit. Let's activate our commander ability. Fallen Guardians down. Got a Fallen Summoner with Nimble, which is not ideal. That's okay. Clear him out. I got one more militant to place and max out. And he goes right here. He's still within range of all the commanders. Well, everything is placed and max out. We're on the last wave. I have to make sure here that I don't mess this up. We're going to call in one APC early. Fallen Honor Guard. 75,000 health. Okay, we got the APCs coming in as well as all the maxed out mill bases. This is intense. I've never beat Fallen solo before. As they approach this section, we'll wait for him to wake back up. Alright, I can't call him in. Okay. Get that other APC. Set that up. Airstrike the Fallen King. Come on. We can do this. Come on. We can't send in another APC. Perfect. We got a few more seconds so we can activate everything again. Awesome. Perfect. Let's do it. Come on. Clear everything else out. We got to get this Fallen King out of here. Come on. Give him everything you got. Let's do this. Stop spawning more help. Bring in another APC. Come on. Let's do this. We can do this. Come on. Got 23 seconds till I can drop more bombs. Got about 10 more seconds till I can call in another APC, but we can do this. All right, under 100K. Got him under half health. Let's do it. Come on. Call in that APC. I can't call in any other help yet. Okay. Now I can get another airstrike down. We could do this. Come on. Don't lose hope. Don't get out of range. Stop spawning help. Come on, man. Stop it. I swear, if we die because of this, I'm going to be so upset. I can't do anything but call and strike the numbers. Mill bases, we need you. Come on. Let's go. He's cooked. Let's go. Let's go. Dang. Over level 100, and I beat Fallen solo for the first time.